Hello everyone and welcome to my channel Options Trader Today. So today in this video I'll explain you how the price of crude has moved in the last week and how the price of crude can move in the next week. See, if you look at the chart of crude, what we have seen, there is a pattern forming after pandemic, which I have clearly told you that whenever it is going a new high, we have seen a fall was coming and the fall was quite good. If you look at this fall, what we have seen, this fall is being repeated for 5 times. Sixth time it would have repeated, but it didn't sustain because of the war situation we have seen in Ukraine and Russia. Okay, and if you look at this particular trend also, there is two patterns are forming. This is the U pattern forming here and opposite U pattern is forming here, but this pattern is from October of 2022. Okay, otherwise if you look at from the pandemic time, we will see there is a big U pattern is forming. Okay, that means the price still not reached that particular high what we have seen after pandemic situation was there. Okay, as I've already explained you that 77 is a strong support, 68 is a strong support as of now. 77 is strong resistance as of now, and this 68 is a strong support. As the price is moving below a level of 77, looking at this particular chart from 4-5 weeks, we have seen there is a continuous upside, but in around the third week, there was a green red candle is forming. So looking at this particular chart, probability was very high that we can see a further upside movement if the price keeps sustaining above a level of around $74.87. Now it is trading a little low, but probability is high that if the price keeps sustaining, a further upside movement we can see, and then a probability of touching a level of 76 to a level of 77 we can see. Okay, but if the price started moving again below a level of around 72.37, keep this in mind that as soon as the price started moving below a level of 72.37, a further fall we can see, because a clear opposite U pattern is forming, so chances can be high a further downfall we can see. Okay, so before I move ahead and explain you where the price of crude can move in the next week, if you have any doubts, you can mail me at stock market. One more mail ID in the description, and please watch the full video so you understand how this technical work, and a telegram link also given in the description. You can join that too. Okay, now look at this particular chart. If you look at the dollar index, you will see that the price is trying to go down. Okay, for the previous week it is trying to go upside, as we have seen there is a fall in the gold prices, okay, and other stocks. Okay, if you look at now, it is trying to go down, and probability that we have seen the gold is trying to go upside. Okay, as well as a clear pattern is forming towards a downside. If the price is started moving below a level of 102, we will see a further fall in the price of dollar index, okay, which in turn can affect the price of crude also. Okay, so look at this particular chart. Chances can be high that we can see if the price sustain this level, a probability of touching a level of 75.62 will be there. Okay, if the price sustain above that level, it will cross a level of 76.23. 76.23 is already being tested here, so chances can be high it will go towards a level of $77.44, which is already being a weak resistance. So chances are high we can see it will go further high, and from there it will cross a level of around $79.57. $79.57 is already being a weak resistance, so chances are high it will cross that level, and after that it will cross a level of around 83.5. 83.5 is already being tested, so chances are high we will see it will touch a level of around $85. As soon as it started crossing a level of 83.5, a further upside movement we can see, and from there it will cross a level of 85. Okay, if started going over that level, a further upside movement we can see towards 88, which is also being a weak resistance, so we can see it will touch a level of 90. Okay, and from there a probability of crossing a level of 91.47 is there. 91.47 is already being a weak resistance again, so a probability of going towards a level of 92.56, and then a further upside movement we can see in the price of crude. Okay, now understand, market is always uncertain, so if you are thinking that it will move as per you, no, it will not. So you have to understand that always try to putting your SL will always save your capital. Okay, if capital is saved, you can trade more, and then a winning probability will be higher. If you're trailing your SL, then your profit will be done. Okay, because if you are in profit, if you trail your profit, then your profit will be saved, and that will give you more confident to take a trade and a risk also. Okay, so let's see, suppose if the price didn't sustain. If the price didn't sustain, we can see it can come down again towards a level of 3.81, and if the price started going below that level, we will see a level of 72.49. okay, and once the price started falling below 72.49, a further fall we can see towards a level of $70.29. Okay, and if the price started falling below this level, it will fall below a level of $69.9, which is already being a weak support. So chances are high it will touch a level of 68. As soon as the price started falling below a level of $68, a further fall we can see, and from there it will move below a level of 67, and from there a probability of touching 64.56. Okay, keep that in mind that once the price started falling below 64.56, a further fall we can see, and it will fall below a level of $63.46, and from there a further downfall. Keep that in mind. This is the level where we have seen that the price is moving in this zone. So once the price started falling below this particular level, a further downfall we can see. Okay, any doubt regarding this, you can mail me. I've given the mail IDs also in the description. So hope you like the video, and if you like